Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace. I'm the crochet designer behind stitchberryblog.com, where I share a ton of free, simple, and feminine crochet patterns. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, I will have my website linked down below. And it's been quite a while since I've done a curated pattern list, so I thought it would be really fun for spring to share some spring inspired crochet patterns, but specifically Pride and Prejudice inspired. I absolutely adore everything Pride and Prejudice. It is one of my all-time favorite stories and movies, so I thought this could be a really fun themed video. And the list of patterns that I've curated aren't specifically like Regency era crochet patterns. They're really just more of the vibe of them remind me of Pride and Prejudice. So think very feminine, lacy, lightweight, breezy, just very romantic is kind of the vibe we're going for today. There's a mix of free crochet patterns as well as paid for patterns, and there's a variety of accessories, home things, and there are some garments in there as well. So I hope you enjoy this list. This was really fun to put together. I just adore Pride and Prejudice, so I am really excited to share these patterns that really remind me of the world of the Bennet sisters. And starting off strong, the first pattern that is on the list that I'm actually using right now is the Flora cup koozie. Today I have some sweet tea. I was going to do coffee, but I was like, well, if it's Pride and Prejudice, I kind of want to be drinking tea for this, but I didn't want to drink hot tea, so we're drinking sweet tea, which is, I know, a southern thing, but we're drinking sweet tea with the Flora cup koozie. This is my most recent crochet pattern. I absolutely love it. It is just so cute and so sweet with the pretty textured body of the koozie, and then you have the pretty ribbon bow, and just the ruffle is the most darling thing ever. So this fits a standard size 16-ounce plastic cup, so like think from like a coffee shop, but it also fits on a mason jar as well, and really almost any standard glass cup. This uses a DK weight yarn, and there's the free crochet pattern, there's a photo tutorial, and there's a video tutorial. I probably should not be biased with this list, but one of my absolute favorite patterns on this list is the Whistling in the Dark socks. You guys, how stunning and darling are these crochet lace socks? I cannot get enough of them. I'm typically so busy crocheting my own designs, I rarely have time to crochet other designs, as terrible as that sounds, but this is one of those patterns that I really want to make. They are just so cute and so sweet. This pattern is by Daisy and Dime, and it is a paid for pattern, but I have heard really good things about her patterns. And this pattern uses fingering weight yarn, and I just love them so much. They're just so cute. Probably one of my favorite blanket patterns I ever designed was the Grandanthm throw last year. Now, I was actually inspired by Downton Abbey for this blanket, hence the name, but this can easily work with Pride and Prejudice as well. I love just the vintage look of it, the lacy look of the blanket, and then the scalloped border is just so beautiful. I absolutely adore this. This uses worsted weight yarn. It is a free crochet pattern. It comes in one size, but there are instructions in the pattern on how you can easily adapt it to really any size blanket. And this is an easy pattern. It's just a 2-row repeat for the entire pattern, so it's a really mindless project. I'm actually currently working on another design that uses the same stitch pattern, and I love it. I'm having so much fun with it. It's really funny because this list of patterns, I'm pulling these patterns are inspired by these other worlds and putting them into this list because they all just like remind me of each other. So one of those is the Little Women Hair Ribbon Collection by Crab Apple Crafts. This collection of patterns is so sweet. It is a paid for pattern, but you do get 4 patterns in this, and there are 4 different hair ribbons bows that are so cute. I feel like they're just so romantic and feminine and so beautiful, and they all have a little bit of a different style. Each one is designed to be inspired by one of the March sisters, and honestly I feel like I could look at this collection and be like, yes, this one reminds me of Elizabeth Bennet, this one reminds me of Jane Bennet, and so I just love it so much. It is so cute, and this would be the perfect pattern for using using up scraps of yarn that you have lying around, as well as for gifts. When I was looking at some tops to include in this pattern list, the one that stood out to me the most is the Elliot top. This is another pattern by Daisy and Dime. This girl is so good at crochet lace patterns. I just love everything about this top. I love the texture, and I love how she uses a little bit of a varying texture between the bodice, then the sleeves, and of course the best part is the puff sleeves. I just adore the puff sleeves. This top just reminds me of a Regency era bodice on the dresses. I love it so much. And then just the cute little ruffles on the sleeve, like the detail on this garment is immaculate. It is reversible, which is even more cool. It uses a DK weight yarn, and it is a made to measure pattern, so it's great for really customizing it to fit your body. And I could not do a Pride and Prejudice themed video without including the Jane Austen bookmark collection. This is a pattern by me. It consists of 3 different bookmark patterns. They are all free patterns. They use a DK weight, sport weight yarn, and they're just the sweetest little bookmarks. So if you are really into reading all the Jane Austen books, these are for you. They are just the sweetest little patterns. I crocheted these last year and I had a lot of fun crocheting these and really experimenting with some new to me techniques personally. Each pattern does include a stitch chart for each of the bookmarks, as well as I have included photos in there as well. I thought the Lacy Lou cardigan would be such a sweet cardigan to include in this list. I love the filet crochet eyelet design of the stitch pattern. I think it is really, really beautiful. This one is a little bit more modern, but I know I've included a lot of more lacy patterns on here, so I wanted one that it's still very much reminiscent of lace, but I don't know, to me I feel like it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more modern, but I still feel like it has that feminine look to it. That is what reminds me of Pride and Prejudice. This is a paid for pattern and it uses DK weight yarn, and I don't think I mentioned it is by Jewel Makes. She has some beautiful patterns, and I think that this is a beautiful cardigan. You could easily crochet it for the fall and winter, but then you could also use maybe a more cotton wool blend for spring and summer. It is so beautiful, and this is one I definitely think you need to check out. And for a little bit of home decor, I have the Secret Garden placemat set by Kristen Holloway Designs. This is such a beautiful placemat. You could even use it as some sort of centerpiece layering thing for a table. I just love how sweet and feminine, and it's just the perfect, I feel like, accessory for a tea party. If you're wanting to do a tea party, this would be perfect for adding to the tablescape for that. It is a free crochet pattern, and like I said, there's a lot of customization in the pattern, which I really, really love. And it uses a sport weight yarn, but I also feel like this is a pattern you could easily adapt to almost any yarn weight. And my last pattern on this list is the, I don't want to get it wrong, Magnolia Blossom Wrap by Hopeful Honey. This is a free crochet pattern. It uses DK weight yarn, and I feel like depending on how you style this, it can look really boho or it can look really romantic, feminine. Again, I love the flower motif throughout this entire shawl. It is just so sweet, and I love that it's just the perfect layering piece for the spring and summer when it's a little bit cooler in the mornings and in the evenings. It is just so romantic, and I love it, and I absolutely adore it. It is an older pattern. I remember when she first released this pattern, and I was just in awe of how beautiful this shawl is. So I knew that this was a must to be included in this list. And that is all of the patterns I have for today. I really hope you found a little bit of inspiration for some of your crocheting for this spring and summer on this list. I had so much fun putting this list together, and I think that everything on here is just so beautiful. Please let me know what pattern you're going to make first, and if you have any other patterns that remind you of Pride and Prejudice, please put them in the comments so we can all enjoy that. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.